Want a more simple life? Hi, I'm Brian J. Pombo with BrianJPombo.com. Welcome back to the Orange Office. This is Brian J. Pombo Live, coming to you from Grants Pass, Oregon. Today, we're talking about simplicity, life simplification, a great little phrase that this fellow made up right here. This is Gary Collins. Gary Collins is the writer of many books, including some stuff called Off the Grid, which ties right into my Off the Grid Biz podcast, which I got to interview him on. If you check out the description, you could see the link going back to that interview, and I highly recommend you listen to it. Now, at the time of the interview, we did it over video chat, and he doesn't look a lot like this. He's got a beard now, and he's got a baseball cap on. So he looked like a completely different person, but very sharp guy, lots of fun to talk to, and he'll be a lot of fun to listen to. Make sure and listen to that podcast. He's got a lot of energy, and a lot of the stuff he talks about, it's really funny because a lot of the stuff he talks about that I heard someone else say, it's a lot of common sense. He has a lot of solid common sense, but he delivers it in a very confident, straightforward, no BS attitude that makes it a lot of fun. One of the themes that he has is this concept of life simplification. And the way I see it is it's life simplification for the purpose of lifestyle design. So if you can have the ideal life, my friend Tyler says that it's a life you don't need a vacation from. If you could design a life you don't need a vacation from, what would it be? And would it be more simple? If you really distilled it down to its most simple form, what would that be? How would that look? If you could just make it as basic as possible, just to start out with, just to make your life easier, stress-free, and really be what you want it to be. What would that look like? And that's what Gary is, that's what he focuses on. That's his perspective on things, and that's what he helps people, bring people to. He has a series of books. He has a new one coming out called the Simple Life Guide to Financial Freedom. So we talk a lot about that on the show, where he's talking about financial freedom. He's talking about how to really simplify things to be able to get what you want out of life, while at the same time not messing people over and really having a good moral life. He's a good guy. He's a lot of fun, really funny. Go listen to that, because I think it would help you out. I think it's very much in terms of a lot of the concepts that we talk about here. He actually lives off the grid. So beyond what most people would consider off the grid, he lives off the grid and lives very much an off the grid lifestyle. He tries to stay off social media except for business and so forth. And he's got a lot of cool concepts. Go and listen to that episode. And if you are a business owner or an executive that's in the self-reliance space, meaning that you have products and services and a lifestyle that promotes self-reliance to others, then you're somebody I'd like to talk to. Go to dreambizchat.com. At dreambizchat.com, where I'm discussing the Dream Business Transformation. There's an 8.5-minute video you can watch. Just go take a look. It's free. It's free to apply, and it's free to take part in the Dream Biz Chat if you're so interested, if you're so inclined, and if you qualify. Go and check it out. I'm quite a ways off from being able to have any Dream Biz Chats right now, or at least 2 weeks to 2 months out right now with them. So there is a waiting list. But if you go apply, I will definitely get back to you within the next week and a half or so. Like I said, we're kind of backlogged. And got a lot of great episodes on Off the Grid Biz coming out even tonight. Go and check it out. Once again, dreambizchat.com. Tomorrow, we are going to be discussing, let's see, what are we going to be discussing? I don't know. Probably the next episode of Off the Grid Biz, which is going to be coming out tonight. Ooh, go and check it out. It has to do with how to have these type of businesses. How would you have, we talked about expert type businesses, or adding some expertise into the business that you already have. We're gonna talk about a person that's been doing that themselves. They've been practicing this concept of learn, do, teach, and it's a constant cycle. I think you'll find it interesting. We'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.